Welcome to this episode of Small Bike Stuff. I'm actually at the end of the ride now, but I didn't know what it was going to be, so I'm making the intro at the end. I just rode with a couple of guys on Groms. I'm on an Italjet Dragster 200, and yeah, we had a really good time. Visited a couple of motorcycle shops, ate a really delicious pie, and yeah, that's about the extent of what this video will contain. So hope you like it, and let me know what you think about the Italjet. If you've got any questions about the Italjet, I've got this for a little bit of time, so yeah, ask below and I'll see if I can answer. We are not far away from Adrenalyn Motorcycles. I used to work at Adrenalyn Motorcycles.
Adrenalyn Motorcycles is a boutique motorcycle shop in New Zealand. It is not brand affiliated at the time of making this video, and they have not been for a long time. So they have a collection of all the craziest bikes you can imagine, plenty of old two-strokes and a lot of other complete oddities. So go and check it out if you're in New Zealand and you're in the North Island. Make an effort to check out Adrenalyn Motorcycles.
How are ya? Yeah, good. Thought I'd come and say hello. From the auctions, so he chucked it on, restored the pipe and chucked it on. And it's fine, it goes. It's fucking loud, really, really loud. And obviously they did actually make a Walter Wolf 50, but this is just a Walter Wolf painted RG50. Okay. Yeah. This, which is impressive in theory, but unfortunately falls flat when you ride them. So the Honda Dream 50, so they made them in 1996 or 7, and
dual overhead cam 50.
And yeah, oil cooler, that's an aftermarket thing as well. They didn't usually exist. There's another Dream.
They factory disc on the front.
Yeah, factory disc on the front and disc on the rear. TZR 50. That one's got a horrible ECU restriction, and like as soon as you get above a certain rev limit, it just.
I wasn't going to resist the opportunity to ride Paul's Grom. I've ridden it before on the channel. There's an RTW Round the World series video on that bike with a stock engine. Now it's 181TC.
Okay, here we go. So we've just been visiting Adrenalyn, and now, oh my god, holy crap, this is the first 180cc Honda I've ridden in a long time, and it's so much more powerful. Having fun. Wow, makes my bike feel slow.
They look like good fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very much so. Makes my wave feel really slow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The 110 we've got handles better.
Partial to a big bike. To a skid. Yeah, that's good enough. Sounded great.
After all that excitement, we went down to visit Bayride Motorcycles, just 1 kilometre down the road. It's the place I picked up the Italjet Dragster from. They sell Triumph, Yamaha and Aprilia. They've also got wave runners in the store, so an incredible amount of gear on display as well. It's well worth a visit. If you're going to visit Adrenalyn, you might as well visit Bayride. If you're going to visit Bayride, you might as well visit Adrenalyn. Check them both out. Really cool shops.
Few second-hand non-Triumph Aprilia Yamaha. See, look. The yeah, and there's the other one. Yeah.
Sitting there next to the Italjet Dragster is no other Italjets. This is a Triumph Yamaha dealership. They also have Aprilia as well. So as far as small bikes go, there's not a dramatic amount, but there are some awesome bikes which I really love, like the Triumph Rockets, which have obviously a massive engine. But over here we've even got the Lambretta Specials. You've also got the twin front wheels there, and I believe this is a 155 or a yes, 155, so it's got the same engine essentially as the NMAX that's sitting there. With the motorcycle shops visited, it was time to go for a hoon and show Grant this awesome area that we live in. He's recently moved up to Tauranga from a different city, and he's riding their blue Grom. Now, the Groms are actually rarely on camera in this video. I was riding in the front, and it just is what it is. I should have got them in front of me so I could film them, but hey, I hope you enjoy it nonetheless.
What a wonderful view. So this is my city, well, over there actually, Tauranga. That's a pretty cool place. Yep, thank you, mate. And we're going downhill from one of the main lookout points over the city. Looks towards Mawal, which is the mountain, the Maunga, over that way. And that's right beside the ocean. Super unique geographical formation called a tombolo that I learnt about in high school. Thanks, Mr. Hayward. And yeah, it's got like a whole peninsula with a mountain at the end. It's really, really, really cool. It means there's awesome water on both sides, ocean and then harbour. Anyway, let's get back to the bikes. Downhill and a little bit stiff in the rear. I think the suspension could probably be tuned a lot nicer for me, but you know, it does what it needs to do. The other thing is, as soon as you put your front brake on this thing, the main shock or damper below me here stops moving, and it all goes up to the cantilever, the front cantilever arm, fork arm, and that takes a lot more effort to compress. And then the other thing is sometimes if you're hitting the brake, you know, maybe hitting the front brake just coming into a corner, and then you let go because, you know, you're actually starting to turn, you don't want to brake, then you suddenly have this weird effect where the front suspension starts working halfway through the corner, and it kind of makes you feel like you're gonna lose it, but you're not. It's just a new sensation to get used to. Alrighty, well, that's the end. We had a pie at Patrick's Pies, the famous place that makes lots of good pies, but to be honest, everywhere in New Zealand makes good pies. And Grant, who's from the States, USA, lived in Ireland for a while. He's been living in New Zealand since 2019, and yeah, he just moved up here and I know him, so we took him out for a ride, and that's that. The Tailjet Dragster. Nice to see them.